The two captains set for normal ceremonial check. We just await the official team list for both DANNAZ ladies and EDO queens. And time for some group photographs between the two teams gathering together for official press shots. Still a Clement water here, Sunny though. And of course, there's an attempt to the heavens, getting united in one voice. DANNAZ ladies singing to God with hands lifted up. And that is it. The spirit to go. Now EDO queens in all dark. Ash colors and yellow stockings to match. EDO queens will be defending the pitch from our left for those of you on this side of the divide, while DANNAZ queens will be defending from the end of Radio House. Bakri Shakirat is in goal, jersey number 1. Shukurat, I beg your pardon, 12 is Rebecca. And that's the kickoff. EDO State there. EDO queens, I beg your pardon. I lifting the ball into the opponent's area. I'm not here alone. I have my colleague Sean Pablo, popularly called GCFR, perhaps a Grand Commander of the Federal Republic.
Of course, it's so good to be here with you, Ignis. It is Sean Pablo, GCFR, Grand Commentator of the Federal Republic. And of course, coming into this game, it is the final straw for the group rounds, and here we are seeing two teams really who opened their account with 3 points on their first day. It was DANNAZ ladies who took the very lead on the table there for Group D, but then EDO queens fought a very hard 1-0 victory over the very experienced side of Nassau Amazons, and here Nassau Amazons haven't gotten a 1-0 victory already today. They have booked their spot to the quarterfinals, and here for EDO queens, they were the first team to book quarterfinals. And it's a pleasure to be here. For DANNAZ ladies, an upset perhaps, but we are welcome to this one.
Right there, still running down the team list. Thanks, Sean Pablo. It's Omonomu Oshabot on the defense line with jersey number 6. We have Atani Jumoke, 17 shirt. Blessing Sunday is on 13 shirt. And sporting jersey number 22 is Bakpolo Efe. We have Suliat Abidin on jersey number 4. 16 shirt is Olise Choma. And of course, we have Julius Neka on jersey number 10 in the midfield. Adobe Oka and jersey number 9, and Deborah Ochagbe are both on the 4th line.
And for DANNAZ ladies, a team that was set up just 2 years ago They're from Allen Avenue in Ikeja, Lagos, the center of excellence. This is how they line up for the 11. In goal is Selmel Jimo, jersey number 29. 11, Omomio Lushala. 13, Ifeanyi Chukwu Olivier. 15, Omohafe Elizabeth. 22, Balogun Adebola, the captain of this team. 17 is Chidera Nnaji. 16, Ogunfuwa Omotoke. 14 is Ayobami Ogumbi. Number 7 is Amarachi Akisunzem. And number 12 is Akbowanere Glory. And of course, leading the starters here up front for this side is Akimbo Ajoke, sporting jersey number 9. And for the substitutes of this team, we have in goal jersey number 1, Neville Gift, who started their last game. 21, Precious Egomonu. 6, James Ijoma. 4 is Musinda Angela, who scored in their last fixture. We have 10 here, Raji Zainab. 8 is Solat Fatimo. 20 is Felix Deborah. 23, Bonnie Delight. And 2, Dunia S. Fatima.
Thank you, Sean Pablo. We have Hannah Eliago, FIFA badged at the center here as one of the umpires. And of course, the reserve referee is Eunice Malam, all ready to go. All right. We'll begin with play so far, Pablo. It's been rather on a very slow start. Looking at the fact that it's more of the underdogs versus the superstar, Edo Queens.
Yeah, coming through, having won the 3rd place there at the Betty Obaseki Cup, the very maiden, there at the Royal City, Benin City, Edo State. It tells you this team have got what will propel them. They were the very first team to win their first 2 games of the tournament. Winning the first one against Nassau Amazons, a 1-0 victory, all wrapped up. And then in the second game, we saw the magnificent excellence of MM Isen, who's bagged in a hat-trick to make it a 3-0 whooping there at that particular second game. Here, they have a chance now to get a draw and top the table, finishing there, also qualifying to the quarterfinals. But if we get an upset here from DANNAZ ladies, who play from Lagos, if they get to win this with a convincing goal line, then it opens up the table, which will now tell which other team will join in. For Nassau Amazons, is not yet certain with the qualified. For Edo Queens, they've got 2 wins, they're still here to play. And then DANNAZ ladies, if they got to win this one, all 3 teams will be on 6 points, and then permutations will be the reality for qualification.
All right, thank you so much, Pablo. Just to let you know, Wemimo Matthew is the head coach for Edo Queens. She's also the assistant to the nation's national on the 20, the Falconets. Definitely this match will be one for her to continue to prove her mettle. And of course, we have Asak Diana as the head coach for DANNAZ ladies, relatively from the amateur division. It's a battle of the giants, Giant Edo and the amateur side. And this is looking like Julius Seneka with a chance, but gains a corner kick there for Edo Queens.
It will be the very first corner kick of the game, and coming through for the very experienced Edo Queens, well, it could be something promising for them if they get to connect the passes right from that set piece straight to the player there in the colors of ash. But then Edo Queens here are beginning to grow into this game. DANNAZ ladies quite posed the very first threat inside of it, but here Edo Queens haven't sucked in the pressure. Very still an open affair, but that one drops in and the chance is still open for a shot. The captain will take it and it still goes flying away from target. It is the very attempt here that we have seen in this game, and it came through the captain herself, jersey number 10 for Edo Queens, Julius Ineka, and really a great shot there, only bereft of inches of target. But again, she will go, and DANNAZ ladies will get a British space from the goal kick.
Free kick to DANNAZ ladies and taking that one there. Sending into Edo Queen's area. And there she goes, Ayobami Ogunbi, but she's being dispossessed of the ball and they will gain a throw-in. Amaomi Olushola with a throw coming for DANNAZ ladies, clouding all white with red trimmings on the sleeves to match. She will make it a long throw. She heaves a long one into the vital area, ahead of nodding it away by Edo Queens, but DANNAZ looking to consolidate. Still in possession. A chip now. This is looking good. Akonera fell in the process there, but the referee allows play to continue. And here comes Adaobi Oka taking it to the far left now. Can she hold on to that ball? Too much for her. The goal kick will come. Goal kick will come to DANNAZ ladies. And Hannah Eliago is in charge here, directing affairs in the center as the referee. And long kick there from defender Amaomi Olushola. And here comes the white shirt, quickly giving that ball away. A good grander. Oka tries some footwork. Picks a second and a good shot. A cannon coming. And another cannon, but this looks a little dingy here. But and the DANNAZ lady is trying to dance around the ball, and that is Amarachi Muslim. Ball is in the center circle now. Julius Neka finds Alani Jimoke. 1-2 ball, Jumoke again, 1-2 ball, and still Jumoke going there, but she's been cut short, and still latching onto the ball is Julius Neka, floating to the far left. Oka floats, and a header. Still Edo Queens dictating the pace. And tearing away there. Oh, safe into the hands of Selimo Chimo. In between the sticks for DANNAZ ladies. And bringing that down, captain of the day. Oh, she couldn't quite hold that one. She looks so much in pain now. Deborah Odiagbe getting up on her feet at the moment, and Edo Queens will get it through. Rather as a free kick. The assistant referee rules, and that will be taken by Rebecca Jumuda. She'll make it a left. And it's a grander. Oh, corner kick. Corner kick, Pablo. It's been rather a slow start, and DANNAZ girls taking their time while Edo Queens are trying to make all the incursions.
Well, the beauty of DANNAZ ladies is that they have solidity there at the defense. I mean, the game they played against Nassau Amazons, they stuck in the pressure for 45 minutes. And then it took the experience of the second half, and of course the tight legs as well of DANNAZ ladies, to see them concede the very first goal in that game. And then a double also came. But then that corner kick being taken quickly by Edo Queens, which is the very third they're having this game, not maximized. And Rebecca Ajimuda, the first goal scorer in this group, opened the scoring for the group in that particular victory. The all-important one goal that actually saw Nassau Amazon slump down to that defeat. But there, Rebecca Jimuda will obviously be one of the additions, of course, one of the players that will be motivating of a factor for Edo Queens in this game. And the chance now will drop over for her. Rebecca will control well as she will shoot instead. As she fires, but a deflection takes it off target. And the ball will just find a way, luckily, away from target and out of the line. It really was something really to actually be careful about for DANNAZ ladies there. But Rebecca Jimuda is beginning to grow into the game, and the kind of performance we have seen her pulled into this tournament, she's beginning to get herself reawakened inside of it, and maybe anytime soon, Edo Queens might just have drawn the very first blood.
Free kick coming to the DANNAZ ladies, but the low one controlled here on the near side. Another referee rules for a throw-in this time to Edo Queens. And taken quickly there by Alani Jumoke. Oka beats a man neatly. Ooh, 1-2 ball there coming from Olise Chioma. Oka now. And a long one, poorly connected. But this is Edo Queens. DANNAZ, ladies in control, turning around beautifully there. It's Akimbo Ajoke making a wrong pass now. And the Queens from Edo take it over now. Fine one. Looking to connect Oka. Can she race on to that one now? But stoutly putting the ball out of touch there is Balogun Adebola.
The captain of DANNAZ ladies helping them stay away from danger. But a corner kick there becomes the number 4 for the team that are actually playing from left to right. And the Queens continue to get a chance to actually find the first goal in this game. But great clearance from Adebola Balogun, the captain of DANNAZ ladies, who seemed to be not only an exemplary of leadership, but also a great force in the defense line of DANNAZ ladies. And one of the best defenders so far in this tournament, the very third season of the Flying Officers Cup 2021. And we are, of course, looking at how much of impact been made. DANNAZ ladies with 1 clean sheet and with 51 goals being scored in this tournament. There has been really an array and pour rain down of goals, and perhaps this one would also add up to the numbers.
Goals are the beauty of football in any match situation, and that was a poorly taken kick there coming from DANNAZ ladies.
The goalkeeper clears it all out now for Edo Queens to chase. But DANNAZ ladies will actually pull it down from the middle part, and the ball will actually join into the jersey number 12, who finds a way to control. It is Akwari Glory, and they're now being displayed. The ball will go out of play for Edo Queens to continue to torment their opponent right inside of the opponent's half. It's going to be a throw-in, and it's going to be for Edo Queens. Quickly taken now from the left flank. She looks to control well. She squares it, takes a long one to the far right, the back pardon, and the ball drops in the middle. But a great clearance, but the ball is still away now for danger. Finally away from danger, and the chase is up, but it will be in the half of Edo Queens, who will find a way to control appropriately. It goes out of play, throwing DANNAZ ladies.
Throwing to DANNAZ ladies on the near side, and Omomi, I beg your pardon, Olushola. It's not in a hurry at all to pick up the ball. And with a bandage on the left hand, she picks it up now, goes back to gather momentum, and checks the field. What does she do? And she heaves a long one into the vital area, and the captain trying to twat off that flow of the game. Ball in. Those have been cleared away frantically. Backflip of a header, rather looking dangerous here, but she will take the safest option, putting the ball away for a throwing to Edo Queens. That's the situation here. Throwing coming, and of course it's Alani Jumoke to take it for Edo Queens, and she does a quick one. Ball returns back to her, and what does she do? Oh, poor pass there. This is a gritty one. Fine checkmating there. Still throwing to the DANNAZ ladies, owned by Dr. Diana Asak, a former footballer. Of course, the been there for former babes and Vero Babe Queens. It's a throwing still the way of the DANNAZ ladies here. They look undaunted, they look fearless if you ask me. And of course that's the way to fight a lion, just like the battle of David and Goliath in the Bible. Fine diagonal one to an opponent coming from Ogunfuwa Omotoke. Throwing. The ball is about to be retrieved and taking. Barrister Victoria Lemibo, a former board member of the Football Association in the FCT. All right, back to the field of play now. Oh, a gritty one there. And getting a free kick coming to the DANNAZ ladies. That was she went foul charging.
That's exactly what you get when you don't get to get your passes appropriately connected.
Throwing, taking. Clearance, frantic one indeed, but it's gone out of touch. And referee Hannah Eliago sounding the loud whistle.
Well, so far in this game, Jumoke has actually been really eventful here for her team. I talk about Jumoke Alani, jersey number 17, I beg your pardon. She's been very eventful for her team. Edo Queens can recall the screamer she scored in the second edition of the Flying Officers Cup last season. And here she could also spring up some exciting moment if only she gets in this position. But playing from the right back, she is really adding to the defensive and of course the counter-attack and play of Edo Queens inside of this fixture. So far it has been much more of Edo Queens benefiting most portion of the percentage of possession. But here DANNAZ ladies, like you said earlier on, Amma, they have been fearless. I mean, you want to fight a lion, you got to be bold, you got to be brave, you got to come out irrespective of how tall and mighty your opponent are. I mean, DANNAZ ladies here haven't looked at with fair, and that's exactly why we see the game very much decent, and it's at end-to-end stuff so far in the game. And here DANNAZ ladies could actually be the first team to score a goal. They know if they win convincingly, qualification is in sight. And quarterfinals in this tournament for a maiden edition for DANNAZ ladies will be a great motivating factor when they play at the nationwide side there at the Nigeria Women Football League.
All right, the storms are gathering. We're yet to see a goal, but I believe it's going to rain with goals here. But they've met some brick walls in the defense line of the DANNAZ ladies. And there she goes again. Alani Jumoke rolls it to the captain, who lobs it into the vital area. But it appears no harm at all. But the goalkeeper couldn't catch that firmly, Pablo, and she forced in the process. And referee sounding her whistle for that collision. And that definitely will be in favor of the goalkeeper, talking about Selimo Chimo, who had to collide with her opponent on air aerially. And the game held up at the moment. And I hope she's not really injured, as we look forward to seeing her up on her feet.
Well, for Selimo Chimo there, she actually had a miscatch, and they're losing our possession and then taking a collision at the same time, falling to the ground. The ball had already gone out of play, and so FIFA Hannah Eliagu signals for a corner kick, which obviously will be an advantage for Edo Queens. But then Selimo Chimo will have to get back to her feet, but she seems to be in some kind of pain. The medical team will have to get there and take charge of the proceedings. But it's still a very fair game here for both teams, and DANNAZ ladies, though having the experienced side of Akimbo Ajoke, who seemed to be quite threatening at the defense line of Edo Queens, and she could be also a very promising player in this game coming through for her team. She knows that what she can contribute here could be immersed, and if she does do that, just like we saw Eamon Essen, who backed the hat-trick in that game for Edo Queens, if such happened for DANNAZ ladies, perhaps qualification will just be checked.
Corner kick is an in-swinger, and again the goalkeeper let that loose. It's a goal. Pablo, it just came from the weak gloves of Selimo Jimo. One goal to Edo Queens.
Of course, that's exactly what happens when goalkeeper seem to lose confidence between the sticks. I mean, Selimo Jimo there haven't fumbled with that ball, didn't have a good firm catch to that particular one, and then Deborah Oduagbe will just maximize finding that goal, opening the scoring, taking Edo Queens to a massive 100% record so far in the tournament. It is now a clean sheet of 3 in sight, with 5 goals being scored, and yet they have 9 points. This could be one of the contenders for the tournament, I mean for the trophy, but then it is still early stages. It is the final game of group stages here, and Edo Queens might just be wrapping it up just as they started their campaign.
A good start for the Queens from the Asian Benin City. They have been on the attacking foray, and of course they have capped it with another goal, almost fumbling again. Goalkeeper Selimo Jimo there. I think she needs to be calmer in front of her goal. Choma Olise was the scorer of that goal for the Queens from Edo State, and of course coach Shonimo Matthew just making it 1 goal on her side for this final group game against DANNAZ Ladies Football Club of Lagos.
A fine goal for Olisa Chioma there to pull her team to the lead. It is her first goal of the tournament. Well, opening an account in the 3rd game here for her side. Obviously, will give her the kind of boost inside the quarterfinals and going forward in the tournament. But here, Edo Queens take an early lead as DANNAZ ladies fall back again to the back of their own defense, and they're trying to stay alive in it. But Edo Queens have got the advantage, and they still are cruising.
Pablo Precious Neville Gift appeared to be warming up. It appears Coach Asak Dana, the head coach, would be making a change in between the sticks with the early moments looking a little bit shaky for Selimo Jimo in goal. But here comes the Edo Queens again, trying to crack the wall against the DANNAZ. Jimoke there, fine one, locating Suliat Abiding. But the referee's whistle was sound for an infringement in favor of Edo Queens.
A free kick there in a very promising position for Edo Queens. The set piece could be of danger for DANNAZ ladies. And here we now begin to see Edo Queens settling into the game, finding the confidence to bring in some stylish kind of play. A little bit of some tricky there coming through from Alani Jimoke, and as well as jersey number 12, who stood firm to also make sure that they have it in possession. Talk about Rebecca Jimuda. And there, we're going to be seeing an early substitution. It seemed like Selimo Jimo has been injured, and there we'll now see a Neville Gift take between the sticks for DANNAZ ladies. Kick. But it's going to be out for a goal kick for DANNAZ ladies.
Rebecca took that kick not properly on target. Rebecca Jimuda. So goal kick comes now and taken quickly. Still in DANNAZ ladies area. Fine control in the middle there, tapping it to one another. Edo Queens looking good now. Captain of the side rolls the ball, takes it down. Of course, Nasapas, a cannon hitting the ball there, and of course a fine chest of coming from Abayomi Ogubi, who couldn't quite properly control, but they look good trying to articulate. But can he get onto that one? I beg your pardon. Oka sold a dummy, of course, against Amarachi and Musilam. Throwing taken quickly. Captain. A cannon throwing still coming the way of Edo Queens. Captain Julius Neka.
Well, Julius,
built, bulky, very solid. Well built there. Another throw coming. Oka takes it again. And there she goes, nodding to the captain. Ball down from the captain and then playing backwards. Fine one. But to an opponent, Oka. Now with the ball, trying to run Adobe. Oh. This is a poor kick, rather poorly executed. She's not obviously happy about it. And force on the turf to show great remorse and not being quite particularly very happy about it. And two players still warming up, Pablo, for the side of DANNAZ number 8 shirt, talking about Bonnie Delight and goalkeeper Neville Gift would appear to be introduced by coach Asak Dana on the side of DANNAZ, who are one goal down here at the Old Parade ground playing tough.
Well, it's become now 3 players warming up for DANNAZ ladies. Tell you that coach Isaac Diana is trying to change things very quickly inside the very first half of this game. We now begin to see jersey number 21, Precious Egemonu, joining the ranks of Soliat Fatima, and as well as goalkeeper Neville Gift. All 3 are warming up, but here and now is a question: who will now be replacing, who rather will be replaced on the pitch of play? We know already that Selima Jimo will have to leave the sticks for Neville Gift to take part of it. But here it would be 2 other players leaving the pitch for DANNAZ ladies' reintroduction of Precious Egumanu and Solat Fatima. And still here, it is a game very much in a dominant control of Edo Queens, as they have another corner kick, continuously probing the kind of danger that might see them go with a cushion before the sound for a break.
The 5th corner kick in this match, and of course Alani Jimoke will be making it. Another end swinger high in the air, and aerially the header bringing it down. A shot coming from Oka. Wide one it is. Very ambitious kick, and it will be a goal kick. A moment of respite coming for DANNAZ ladies, who are trailing 0-1 against the Queens from Edos. And of course, the coach Wemimo Matthew led Queens, not particularly putting that foot right, but trying to hold on to it and running towards that is Akimbo Ajoke, who couldn't quite hold firm there, but she was outwitted. This is the ladies, Akimbo Ajoke beating. 1-2 ball. The Queens are looking good to Suliat Tabidi. Taking it to the far left now and drives it down low there, but a clearance comes. Fine flip, little back flip of a header and a shot. This is rather a shot, but they're calm, cool, no problem at all for Selina Jimo in goal. Pablo.
A very confident collection there for Selina Jimo, and beginning to grow herself into the game again. Maybe wants to do way better than she's done earlier in this game, but obviously she will have to leave the pitch because Never Gift is already in the stands, as being orchestrated that substitution by the coach Isaac Diana, and here Never Gift is also mastered along Solat Fatima and Precious Egemonu, but still it is a game in the control of the team from Royal City, Benin City, Edo State, and Edo Queens have got all the impetus to take this game home. But you can find the defensive combination of jersey number 22, Osapolo Efe, and 13, Blessing Sunday, being very commanding right in front of the goalkeeper, Bakari Shukurat. And that's one of the reasons why the defense line of Edo Queens have not been troubled. And when you flip to the side, or rather to the wings, you'll find Alani Jumoke, who has been very, very impeccable all day, and as well as Omomi Oshobolat. And so far here is now a substitution. Jersey number 1, Never Gift, will have to make in for Selimo Jimo, who fumbled and gave away a goal to the opponent Edo Queens. But here another player will also take a bow from the game, and that will be jersey number 14, Ayobami Ogumbi, leaving for jersey number 8, Solat Fatima, and as well as 11, Omomi Olusola, leaving the pitch for Precious Egemonu. And now the earliest of substitutions in this tournament, 3 before halftime.
I think Coach Asak Diana wants to make assurance double sure. He knows the superior firing power of Edo Queens, and he needs to contain his side. That's why it appears he has introduced more solid players to contain the Edo Queens. Triple change effected already by Coach Asak Diana, the head coach of the DANNAZ ladies. But here comes the Edo lads on the pole again, almost tearing away. There was Deborah Diagbe, but they will get a throwing on the far side. Throwing coming to the Edo Queens. A gentle heave. Ball returns to her. Tries to play backwards now, but this time it will be a throwing coming to DANNAZ ladies.
And just in case you're just joining in, it's a pleasure to welcome you here to Old Parade Ground, Area 10, where the Flying Officers Cup takes flight for Season 3, and it is the final game for group stages. Here, a total of 52 goals have been scored. We have seen 1 hat-trick, we have seen 2 braces. Sunday Juliet bagged the very first brace for Bayelsa Queens, whom have been eliminated, having finished 3rd in their group. But again, we saw the experience, talk about it being about Georgeville, who made a brace, the 2nd brace in the tournament, there for match day 6, and we makes it a total of 3 goals for her as well. Joining the ranks on the summit of goal scorers chart alongside MMSN, these 2 players have got 3 goals already in this tournament, and with a total of 52, we might just be poised for over 100 goals before we get to lift the trophy.
I want to agree with you. We'll see more avalanche of goals coming in this pre-season international tournament for women football development. I'm sure FIFA is impressed, CAF is impressed, Nigerian Football Federation are impressed, and the Nigerian Women Football League are equally impressed. Not forgetting stakeholders. Here come DANNAZ girls now, looking good. Just first feel of the ball. So Fiat Fatima, this is gritty. Wow, too many legs up there. And Oka, she has dangling antelope legs. Oh, sorry about that. Slippery tracks for her, leaves it for Jimoke. Alani throws. Ball returns to Jimoke, looking for Oka. Oka loses position, 1-2 ball. Oka again, lays it on now, but a clearance comes. And this is a chase, clearing away there. Was a blessing Sunday playing football on a Saturday.
Absolutely, something quite light up there. Of course, talk about goals. I told you earlier that 52 goals have been scored in all, with 2 players at the summit with 3 goals each. We've got 3 players as well who scored 2 goals. Talk about Juliet Sunday, who bagged the brace, but she won't continue again in the tournament. Her team has been executed for Bayelsa Queens. And then we have Conference Queens Arit Usang, who scored 2 goals, scoring 1 in the game against DANNAZ ladies, and also scoring the 2nd one in the last fixture. And then we also have Taiwo Lawal, who helped FC Robo Queens to finish top of their group. She also has 2 goals, but getting back to the game here, it is still very much a play, still between the legs of Edo Queens, and she's been brought down, but the referee says play on, and recovery there for DANNAZ ladies, and they will now be able to see what is takeable from that opportunity. But from the right flank, she lunges it, makes it a very sloppy one down the ground, but it goes out of the line, and possession returns to Edo Queens, who are still very much in charge of this game. Possession here has been 61-49.
Right, what a development for the girls' side. Football trying to also grow. Jumoke here, 1-2 ball, locates Oka. Oka flips the ball now, and just storms are gathering, and it could rain another goal. Captain for Edo Queen shielding that ball neatly and getting another throw. Captain Julius Neka gaining a throw-in, and it will be taken by Alani Jumoke, who plays on the near side here. Takes a long heave, looking for Oka. She flips her back head. I beg your pardon. That was actually Ulisse Chama, the scorer of the only goal so far What a body check there, and aerial contest. Ooh, gritty. And that's just the situation here.
Great control by Akimbo Ajoke for DANNAZ ladies, shooting her ball away from the dangers of their opponent, but going back now and returns to the back, and that header is not so good. It could give away a chance, as we'll now see the arriving anxiety of Adobe Oka, who now gains possession for Edo Queens. She goes past the first marker, tries to go past the second, but a recovery for DANNAZ ladies, and they continue to push it from the left flank. She squares it long. It's still to Akimbo Ajoke, who controls finally for jersey number 8, Precious, a big pardon, Solat Fatima, who just got introduced into the game. But another control there for Edo Queens. I tell you about the combination of Blessing Sunday and Osakolo Efe has been really great chemistry between these two ladies, and they have been making sure that the defense line of Edo Queens have got no threat whatsoever. Still game on here. 1 goal to Edo Queens. Yet to score, DANNAZ ladies.
Amarachi and Nusilam leaving that one for her teammate Ifeanyi Chiko Olivia, who throws, locating her teammate Sophia Fatima. But ball returns now to the half of DANNAZ, and cheering away there on the far side is Edo Queens. Can they make it goal number 2? But that move has been shot side. Oh, it's a drop ball. It's a goal! Beautiful follow-up.
Absolute chemistry there for Edo Queens to make its second goal. But what a shot that was. It opened up the defense line, confused the goalkeeper, and of course gave away an opportunity for Deborah Idiago to able to head up and head in and held through for goal number 2 for Edo Queens, and still very much their game inside first 45 here. They are now with a cushion that can mean much more when you consider the hat-trick superstar Essien is still on the bench when she comes on for the second half. Now the question is, how many goals more?
That was a moment of confusion for the substitute goalkeeper, who had to turn a 360 to find where the ball was already in the net. Never gift. 2 goals up. The Edo Queens in the driver's seat here at the Old Parade Ground. A beautiful moment for them, and the sun lowering down. It's Edo Queens 2, confirming their superiority, and the DANNAZ Nationwide League side trailing here. Beautiful football we seem to be seeing from the side of the Queens from Edo State, also positioning, and of course the assistant referee raising the flag to signal to his colleague. This is a free kick coming to the Queens from Edo State, ancient Benin Kingdom, and running away there on the far side. She latches onto the ball. Deborah Odiagbe. A diagonal one. Checks there. Drop ball it is, down, and captain draws it to Jimoke. Ball returns to the captain, floats it down to the area. Danger locking up. But Gift was smarter there, closest to the ball. And she was able to scoop that ball of the offending attacker. One dropping away there, coming from Ifeanyi Choko Olivia, but it's a loose ball, and goalkeeper Bakari Shukarat, who has been virtually on holiday here, powering a poor one goal, dropping in her own side, and here comes the white shirt. Oh, 1-2 goal, and it will be a goal kick coming to DANNAZ ladies.
A long, ambitious shot being taken, but not finding the target and giving away possession to the team in white. The DANNAZ ladies here down by 2 goals. The amount of goals they scored in their opening fixture to take an early top of the table lead there, but losing out 2-0 as well to Nassau Amazons, and here another 2-0 deficit is already in the cards, and DANNAZ ladies will now have to start pulling are the kind of performances that could see them play at the quarterfinals. If eventually, but will have to start by scoring a goal first. They trail here by 2, and Edo Queens still with possession, but great defensive skills there for recovery. And it would actually count for much how Ifeanyi Chukwu Olivia got to fizzle out jersey number 4 for Edo Queens to get that ball back and put it away from danger for DANNAZ ladies. Really, this side are very promising. They are young, they are quick, they are pacey, but they really cannot be said to be experienced. They play at the championship side of the Nigeria Women Football League. And here, growing momentum for this team will be how much they are able to take the experience they've gotten from this tournament into the championship side for the season 21-22. But for Nigeria Women Football League, it is, or rather has been, upward trajectory so far since the Flying Officers Cup came to bear and came to life, giving a chance to young teams to come alive. And we can continually talk about the young ones just as we talk about DANNAZ ladies. A lot more to come, just as we have seen Prince Kazim ladies as well in this tournament. A lot is happening. And how not can we not say kudos to Rattle Sports Development Foundation for all of the good work they do, taking girls off the streets, putting them on the pitch to play for a profession, a career they can proudly call their own.
That is what it's meant to be. That's why it's called a preseason. Line on the top, it's Apo Wanere Glory. She appeared to be injured, but referee stopping the game to attend to her. Scoreline remains 2 goals in favor of Edo Queens at the moment, and that's just the way it is. And the game being halted, and there seemed to be an issue. It's going to be a dead ball, yes. And she lifts the ball with goalkeeper Neville Gift. And what will she do? Powers into the high heavens. And Captain Neka couldn't quite get it. Pretty Neka drops it now for Jumoke. And Jumoke now backpedals. Neka drops it now to an opponent. But here comes Ifeanyi Chukwu. Ball powered away there. Another header now. Fine control. Looking good. She is a dictator and distributor. I'm talking about Juliet Abidi. And again, oh, this is poor. Too feeble to hurt anybody. The train will come. There was no need for that. She was rather trying to play safe, if you ask me. It appears Coach Asad Dana will be making another substitution, the 4th in the series. And of course, perhaps one more additional minute added. These have 1 minute additional time added. And of course, it's 2 goals at the moment. Of course, the next couple of seconds, the first 45 minutes would have come to an end.
Surely, but it's been an entertaining game we've seen so far. Well, DANNAZ ladies are down, but you can't take anything away from them. They are a growing side, giving a lot of efforts. Very young players here. A couple of them are under the age of 17. These girls here are really living up a dream that actually could become a reality someday. And as they play here and taking this experience back home to Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, they will be able to understand what it means to play at the Nigeria Women Football League, especially at this particular magnitude. And here for Edo Queens, it has been quite a cruise. Makes it 9 points so far with 6 goals as well. Clean sheet of 3, really flawless record.
There's a baptism of fire for DANNAZ ladies, no doubt, Pablo. They will continue to learn. It's a learning curve. And of course, a very young team. I am not disappointed with the performance so far. But they get a free kick here on the half of Queens, and that is it. The end of the first 45 minutes, and Hannah Eliago picking up the ball, signaling the end of proceedings here at the moment. 2 goals in favor of Edo Queens, the Premiership side, and of course the amateur side, DANNAZ ladies yet to score. That is the situation here at the Old Parade Ground, the nation's capital, the center of unity, Nigeria's federal capital territory, Abuja. I am Ignis, and of course I've been on commentary with Pablo. giving you a blow-by-blow account of proceedings of the first match. We'll take a pause, we'll take a break. We'll be back at the beginning of the next 45 minutes for more ball-by-ball description of these final group games in the 2021 Flying Officers Cup. DJ, we can have some music. Hello, DJ. Music. of the third edition 2021 Flying Officers Cup here at the Old Parade Ground, Nigeria's capital, Abuja. And the DANNAZ ladies will be kicking off for the next 45 minutes here. It's me, Ama Ignis, and of course Pablo, set to continue the rundown of this particular last 45 minutes. 2 goals is the result so far. And another change effected. Felix Deborah came on. The 4th change for DANNAZ ladies, taking the place of Akpo Wanera Glory, who appeared to have a muscle cramp. That's the kickoff. And the white DANNAZ ladies looking to search forward. Oh, trying to cut off her marker. Here comes the Queens from EDO. Soliat Abidin plays it to the left, locating Rebecca Ajimuda. Couldn't quite articulate there.
And of course, we welcome you back at East Students game, and the very one that makes it the last 4 group standings here at the Flying Officers Cup Season 3. This has been quite an encounter that has seen one team score 2 goals inside 45 minutes, while they sit top of their table there at Group D. And a victory here would obviously mean that they have a flawless opening of the tournament all through the group stages. And here for DANNAZ ladies, redemption will be about getting back to parity and perhaps taking a win that could maybe see them qualify alongside any other team, as the permutations will say. But my name is Sean Pablo, and right here in the commentary box I've got Ama Ignis, and we are making sure you get the very best of sport and entertainment right here from the box.
This is the Queens. Fine diagonal play. Holding the ball now is Oka. 3 ladies on her. And she diverts play. Oh, action building up. Captain floats to the right. Talking about Neka. Throwing to DANNAZ. Throwing to DANNAZ. And not in a hurry at all to take that. Picked up down. And Momio Lushala makes a 41. And the Queen's throw now. Captain Neka tried to locate teammates. Losing possession there. Free kick comes to the Queens. Neka leaves it. Floater into the vital area now. A header taking it away from the DANNAZ girls. Fine control. Neka trying to change direction of play, but that was collected by Oka. Floats it to the right now. A train coming to DANNAZ. The substitution about to be made. Double substitution coming from coach Mimo Matthew. And of course, triple substitution.
Well, it's the last match for today. Edo Queens squaring up against DANNAZ Queens. Sunday, 17th is match day 3. And hostilities will begin on Monday.
Sikurat, I beg your pardon, Bakari Shukurat pulled out for Nkiruka Ubidima to stay in between the sticks here. Aluchi.
Sukura had a fantastic game before this one. She happens to be the goalkeeper for the Flamingos of Nigeria. That we're talking about the under-17 national team for women. She ported from Dream Stars Ladies of Lagos. Dream Stars were relegated, having performed badly in the last NWFL relegation playoff in Benin City.
All right, this is the White Girls now picking up the ball for a throwing done, quickly taken over by the Edo Queens from the far side. Orca now looking dangerous for goal number 3, but it's being shadowed there.
The reality of introducing MMACN, of course, who's made headlines in the tournament already. The last time she spoke about hard work paying off for the kind of performances she has put up in this tournament. And coming into this game and with already 2 goals scored, it tells you naturally that it wouldn't be the last of goals we'll see in this game. We'll be looking forward to another. And here, see. And that's the goal that opens for the second 45. Really a great way to put it back. She scored the first goal for her team. And for the Group D, Rebecca Ajimuda finds her own goal in a spectacular fashion. Great connection. It was a long cross, but it meant the experience of Rebecca Ajimuda, who had to take only 1 touch of the ball. The goalkeeper had no chance. Never gift. Displays there, a really fantastic display for the Queens here. They are now disappearing out of sight. 3 goals to the good. Very much that game. What else can I say?
DANNAZ ladies looking bewildered. They look confused and stunned a third time, like a stinker. They have to rise up to the occasion. It's a baptism of fire here. They are a real litmus test for them. But the Queens are not done yet. They still have plenty work to do. Sometimes they say when you want to beat a team, you know you can beat them silly. That appears what we're looking for. More goals coming, storms gathering here. Corner kick coming to the Queens from Edo State. Corner kick. Of course, it's Suliat Abidin getting set to take this from the near side here. She makes it the shortest one, locating her teammate. And floating now, no one there to connect. It's still 3 goals in the early minutes of this second half. That goal scored here at the Old Parade Ground. It's on the 51 minutes of play, and Rebecca Ajimuda getting the 3rd goal for Ross Sean.
Yeah, that's exactly how you put up a performance. I mean, come back to the second half, having scored 2 goals already. The Queens have a lot more to do over the ladies. The ladies seem to be a little bit slow in this second start. But here for the Queens, really, like I was saying earlier, with 3 goals already in this game, and you see the introduction of MMACN, and she wants to score her own goal here. Of course, understanding that it's been about Georgeville has come as much as the goals she has scored in the tournament. To be able to edge that at a summit, she will have to do better, or rather do 1 more, maybe for the fans to actually cheer for the pleasures of the entertainment of this particular game. But that's been a great affair between both teams. DANNAZ ladies now putting up an attack, and a chance will open now for jersey number 20, Deborah Odiagbe. I beg your pardon, that one would not go for a threat, but it's still in play, and Edo Queens at the back of the defense in a very long time since then. Going to recover for the team. Alani Jumoke still in play here for DANNAZ ladies, and they will gain a throw-in from the far left. And there, it looks as something perhaps they could salvage from it, only if they get to make the right connection from the throw and find a way to get something into this one. They've got an image, they've got a reputation, and of course making the experience here for DANNAZ ladies. It will be a lot to talk about when they eventually return back there to their home in Lagos.
It says a baptism of fire, a litmus test indeed. And of course, they have always been caught off all efforts building up to the Edo Queens, and some sort of inexperience is obviously showing here. And that's just the situation. A floater and a header nodding that one off for the DANNAZ ladies. But they pick up the ball now, and Nassan locating indeed Deborah. Back pass to Nkiruka Ebidima, and she hits it into the heavens. It's rather not too much of a pleasant kick there coming from Nkiruka Ebidima.
Let me quickly remind us that Nkiruka was very spectacular in the third place match in the Bessie of Baseki Cup when they played FC Robo. She made sure that the Queens from Edo had something to show in the tournament by saving one or two penalties, if I can recollect, in that particular shootout as they won the bronze medal. I'm not surprised that the players are doing everything possible to score goals for a tournament that has about 16 teams. Over 55 goals scored so far. That would tell you the kind of competition, you know, in this tournament.
Yes, indeed, Tobe. More goals, the beauty of it all, makes it more exciting. Free kick coming to the DANNAZ ladies now, and of course, it's looking like Marachi Nusilam will take it. Hands Akimbo. And watches the field, two-man defense wall, and there she goes now, going back to get her strength, and she makes it a coily warning to the vital area. Oh, goalkeeper Nkiruka was beating, and what would they make out of this? It's rather a feeble one, but chance still locking, but ball rolling out of touch. A corner kick coming to DANNAZ ladies. They're looking for at least a goal to reduce the tally. It's yet to come. Putting all efforts together, and the Storms is gathering. Let's see if it will really go. Corner kick coming for them. It's an outswinger, and a header now is out, but this is a clearance coming for the Queens. Coming for the Queens. They take it over now, trying to pack pressure, turning defense into attack. On the far side, and she is moving. And will make a crossfit pass. Oh, too much over the bar.
Well, over the bar there for Edo Queens, but that will be a sigh of relief for DANNAZ ladies. I mean, she actually assisted the last goal we just saw. Talk about jersey number 8 for the Queens, sporting that jersey.
That's a kick out from the right foot back, but poorly done. Conceding a throwing to the Queens, taken there by Omaomi Osho Bukola. She has the ball again, and Bukola takes it diagonally now. Beautiful control by Captain Neka. Plays it further diagonally, looking for her teammate on the far side. That's coming to Chimoke. Taps it backwards to Oka. I beg your pardon. And trying to float. Beautiful Chester. Turns around beautifully, and clearing now comes from the ladies. That's Nasa coming from Marachi. Oh, cut in the web there, and it was an offensive one, and referees also something there to advantage of free kick to the DANNAZ ladies.
A great fight coming through for Akibo Ajoke, jersey number 9 for DANNAZ ladies. She really made sure in between the defenders she was able to still get the ball and still get possession and still get play in favor of DANNAZ ladies. And this free kick now comes in. It's a long one. The keeper really didn't get a collection of totality to it, and it goes out of her hand, slips
poor
away
timing
for a corner kick. Yes, a poor catch there, but then a corner kick here for DANNAZ ladies. They are doing a lot more better than they did in the first 45. They've now had 3 corner kicks inside the early stages of this second half, and here perhaps a goal might just come in for them. But a total of 54 goals being scored in the tournament, 2 own goals, and we have only seen 2 penalty kicks as well, with a field play of 50 goals. Really exceptional performances from the great goals who have played in this tournament. I can tell you this only happens here. And a great control for Edo Queens now, trying to turn defense to attack, but a collection there for DANNAZ ladies. It goes out of play, and Alani Jumoke, of great pardon, Ajimuda Rebecca, absolutely just let it go away out of play. She gets it back from the throw-in, controls it back, get it, and it hits against the jersey number 20. But the DANNAZ ladies here are fighting to get this ball back, and the Edo Queens still hold control of it. A foul on Ajimuda Rebecca will result for a free kick for Edo Queens. They have 3 goals lead in this game as it sticks at the moment. Very much their game, very much their goals being scored here, and they're still keeping a clean sheet, or rather clean sheet, after 3 games in the tournament. If they get to wrap this one up, it will mean that they will finish top of the group with 9 points. Nassau Amazons will come second, qualifying into the quarterfinals, and then DANNAZ ladies will now be the ones who will have to bow out of proceedings. But again, you want to look back to the groups. You want to see how Group A has fared. You want to see how Group B and the rest of them. Group A, we've seen Royal Queens finish tops, qualifying there, and Nigeria Red Tails coming second, qualifying as well for the quarterfinals. But then in Group B, we have seen Queens, FC Robo Queens finishing first with 7 points, and Oshun Babes finishing second. But for Group C, it has been Conference Queens with a maximum 9 points, with 9 goals, conceding none, finishing first in that Group C, and coming second has been Sunshine Queens. And here the contention is only for Group D to wrap up, as Edo Queens are comfortably on top of the summit, and here with a 3-goal cushion, they are still in charge of this game.
Suliat Abiding has been a master distributor for Queens here, but here comes on the near side here Oshabukola trying to defend. That's a poor kick, rather. Throwing will come. And of course Rebecca Jimuda. Throwing quickly taken by Amomi. A chance. Oh, not on target. Off mark. Still no harm at all. A moment of rest for, of course, under pressure DANNAZ ladies who are trailing 3-0 here in this last games of the tournament. The Flying Officers Cup 2021 edition, 3rd in the series.
And then we just saw that particular header from Emian Essien, who we told you earlier will be looking for a goal of our own. A great play there from jersey number 8, talk about Yetunde Fajobi, who assisted goal number 3. And this DANNAZ ladies now who have their legs on the pedal. She's been brought down, and it will be a free kick for DANNAZ ladies. But FIFA Hannah Eliago will go straight to the scene of action and will push a yellow card up towards the site of Captain Neka, Julius Seneka, who will now receive a caution for the team, Edo Queens. And she has been in a superb form so far in this game. Really manning play in the middle of that pitch for Edo Queens. She's been controlling, she's been intercepting, she's been doing dirty jobs as well, and also connecting passes, and also helping to create attacking plays there. But it's so unfortunate with a yellow card, but it doesn't dent any way of her confidence. She's still up with that morale, and they're still up by 3 goals. It is still Edo Queens 3, DANNAZ ladies 0.
Yes, indeed. The situation here, the final group games are throwing quickly taking. A challenge there, Francisco coming from Adobe Oka, trying to tear away with Anteloplex and looking for an assist. Yes, she does, connects the ball now, and a brick wall being met there. Osakolo Efe, and goalkeeper Never Gift picks up the ball and would roll it on the turf, and makes it a gentle kick out. The ladies playing another poor one and conceding in quick succession to EDO Queens. Throwing quickly taken now. EDO Queens still driving the seat here. Diagonal one here on the near side. It's located. Amomi leaves it for Abidin. Abidin drives it to the captain. 1-2 ball. Back to Captain Neka. Makes a diagonal one. Fine control. A chance locking. Could be goal number 5. Or number 4, I beg your pardon. I haven't scored a 4th one for them yet. Corner kick. Yes, that is. And of course, it's Alani Jimoke poised to take this corner kick. One corner kick too many coming to EDO Queens.
Yetunde Fajobi, they're trying to put in another assist. She came in as a substitute and was quick enough to bag in an assist already inside of this game. Talk about super subs in the tournament. We were able to see Roslyn Hembafan there for Nassau Amazons when she came on against that game against DANNAZ ladies. And then it took only 97 seconds for her to register her name on the scorer sheet and helping her team cruise to a 2-0 victory. And here we have now seen the spectacular performance of Yetunde Fajobi coming in and taking about 3 minutes to also put herself right there on relevance of goal, assisting that one for the goal scorer Rebecca Jimuda. But the player is down and it will require for medical attention. It is a player who is in white sporting jersey number 21 for DANNAZ ladies, and obviously that is a Precious Egemonu who came on as a substitute in the first 45 of this game. But there the corner kick is now being taken quickly from Alani Jumoke, and it's in play for the Queens to take reins of, but the rebounds has been taken away from danger. DANNAZ ladies now chase it, but there is no player in the other half as Akimbo Ajoke will race up to the ball, but very much the control is for EDO Queens as they pass it easily, and Captain Neka will take it to the far right for Alani Jumoke, who somehow gets it out of play, throwing DANNAZ ladies.
Alani Jumoke couldn't quite control that ball there, and they concede to DANNAZ ladies in their own half as they backpedal and to ensure they take proper positions. That's quickly taken out. Fine control coming there for DANNAZ ladies. Floater into the vital area and Blessing chasing that one. A loose ball and a good catch coming to Kirika Obidima. Goalkeeper Obidima and Kirika across the halfway line. Fine control, fine chester. Lani gets a throwing. Lani gets a throwing. Substitution coming for DANNAZ. Perhaps, yes, it's done. Number 10 shirt, Raji Zainab, taking the place of Precious Egemono. Lani taking the place of Precious Egemono there. Raji Zainab is the player that has come on. It appears Coach Shomimo Matthew will be making another set of substitutions, double this time. And a chance coming, this could be another goal, but defending stoutly there is the DANNAZ ladies. They begin to play now. Dreadlock looking 15 shirt, Omohefe Elizabeth. And here comes the Queens trying to create another opportunity for another goal, but the white shirts are looking forward to defending. Just 2 to beat 1 there. A throw-in is coming the way of DANNAZ ladies. A player is down on the turf, and the central referee Hannah Eliago is holding on to the game, and we have 2 players ready to come on. Coach Wemimo looking forward to making it's preparatory to the new season, and of course teams are allowed as many changes as possible. It's Zurike, the captain, legendary captain of the side. Elizabeth Zurike, the legendary captain. Of course, the standing captain Neka is being pulled off, and she's getting an ovation there. A good job done so far. Lanky looking and very stout and strong on the board. Don't so much in the midfield, and obviously handing the captain over to legendary captain Zurike. Elizabeth takes her place, and of course another substitution is here. Being introduced into the game is Glory Osaye, who comes to take the place of Alani Jiwoke, who's been wonderful at the defense.
You just cannot take anything away from the Queens here today. They have put up a performance that tells you that they could be champions. Well, talk about champions. The champion of this tournament, the Flying Officers Cup, of course, is a lady who lived and died for Nigeria in all ramification of the phrase. We know her as the very first combat helicopter pilot in the Nigeria Air Force, born December 13, 1995. She passed on July 14, 2020. We talk about the bearer of the tournament of the Flying Officers Cup, Flying Officer Tolulope Oluwatoyin Sarah Arotile, who actually contributed significantly to combat operations against insecurity in the northern state of Nigeria. Arotile died from a head injury sustained in an accident at the Nigeria Air Force Base in Kaduna State on 14 July 2020. And coming to this tournament, Rattle Sports Development Foundation, looking at how much of a young girl at the age of 24 can contribute to the immense progress of security of a nation. Rattle Sport Development Foundation deemed it fit to be able to fashion a tournament after this great germ. Well, she is no more, but she will continue to live with us for as far as long as the Flying Officers Cup will live. And here in season 3, we continue to celebrate the great effort of Flying Officer Tolulope Oluwatoyin Sarah Arotile, even as she lives on in our hearts.
Definitely, obviously, she has become a legend. She was iconic and she was symbolic. And of course, the great thing is that organizers have promised that this will not be a one-off thing. It will continue to linger as far as we will stay. It's become an international pre-season tournament, and we only expect an improved edition come next season. It has so continued to rest in peace. There's still 3 goals here. The last group game between DANNAZ ladies and EDO Queens at the old parade ground here in the nation's capital, Abuja. Throwing coming to DANNAZ ladies, quickly heaved on the far side. And calling back that one, that's the captain, Zurike Elizabeth. A second feel of the ball now, takes a floater, to an opponent, ball nodded down, but the Queens are consolidating the attack, launching an onslaught, throwing, and indeed Essien conceding for the DANNAZ ladies. Essien allows DANNAZ ladies to throw a long one. It is rising up in the air there to bring it down, but here comes Elizabeth. Captain with a left foot finds Amomi. Amomi concedes that one, but looks like area contest now. And Sulia Tabidin chasing that ball, and Blessing couldn't quite articulate there. Throwing will come to DANNAZ ladies.
They continually get possession from the left flank, but haven't been able to exploit of such opportunities. But DANNAZ ladies here cannot be written off of this game. They still got a lot of bites in it. Akimbo Ajoke particularly having put up the kind of hunger that might just see her score a goal in this game. And of course, you want to consider new entrant Precious Egemanu, who seem to be also coming through from the defense line, as well as Salat Fatima, a sporting jersey number 8 for the ladies. Salat Fatima here can also be that kind of support for Ajoke, who has been really giving up a great effort so far. But the Queens are still in charge of the game. Well, she doesn't like the fact that it just got to the goalkeeper easily. But a great effort from Suliat Abedin, and Edo Queens with 3 goals lead. Well, jersey number 4 was looking for goal number 4.
Definitely, Suliat Abedin has been quite great in the middle, distributing balls and redistributing and directing affairs in the middle of the park. Train will come to DANNAZ, and picking that one up there, it's Ifeanyi Chukwu Olivia. Throwing to DANNAZ. They look undaunted even in the midst of 3 goals trailing. Edo Queens is taking, and another throw further coming their way. Still trying to see if they can unravel the defense solidity of Edo Queens, who have remained quite stout in defense, showing they don't concede at this moment. But that throw comes again now from Olivia, and the white shirts trying to create an understanding. They get a corner kick instead this time around.
Yeah, great chemistry between Akimbo Ajoke and Amarachi Anisilem. They're to be able to win the corner kick, and she's now taking her position right inside the box. But that cross is good. We'll be looking to finding a player in white. It looks like returning back to Amarachi Anisilem, but a collision there, and she goes to the ground with her hands on her head. It could be something of a worry for DANNAZ ladies. But therefore, Edo Queens, a quick recovery for Gloria Sayai, who was a really great force, a part of the Edo Queens force that came through for season 2 at the Flying Officers Cup. She actually was in that collision, but it looks as if it is Amarachi Anisilem who suffers the most part of it, and she is still trying to find her rhythm, trying to find herself back to the pitch. A little bit of some support from the defender and the referee, FIFA Hannah Eliago. It's going to be a free kick for Edo Queens, and they will now resume play as they get closer to win number 3 here for match number 3 for the Queens.
FIFA badged Hannah Eliago with a helping hand for Amarachi Anisilem. But here comes the white shirt now, trying to find reading and tact. But they're yet to get it, while we see, of course, the Queens from Edo State still launching an onslaught, trying to see if they'll get a 4th one, but it's yet to come. Turn coming their way, and of course, the minutes, of course, gradually going away. We're seeing the first goal coming from Chioma Olise in the 23rd minute, and the second on the 39th minute from Deborah Odiagbe, and the third on the 51st minute from Rebecca Jimuda. This is the Queens now. Infringement against the Queens, and the free kick coming to DANNAZ ladies.
A little bit of shirt pulling there from Yetunde Fajobi, spotted rightly by the Lions woman. They're making sure that DANNAZ ladies get back to play, but Ajoke Akimbo again trying to get something out of that one. She's still fighting for her team, irrespective of how the results stay. Ajoke Akimbo here can actually be one of a promising talent in the future. I mean, she's got a lot that it takes, the hunger, the zeal, the enthusiasm to continually push for a game. And she might not have gotten a goal today, but you cannot take away anything from the performance she's put up here in this game. She unfortunately is on the losing side, but she goes to the ground, having taken a hit there from that collision where she had it with Yetunde Fajobi. But Yetunde Fajobi looked very much strong up, and there Ajoke Akimbo will have to take a word and some care from her teammate, and the FIFA referee is still there making sure that she gets back on her feet, and she does, and play is absolutely going to resume.
Yes, indeed, play will resume. She looks fit and ready to go. That throw taking now. This is the white shirt, but again, here comes MMSC, and she's been almost ubiquitous. And beating one man too many, a shot there, cannon coming from Suliat Abiding. And a chance at begging there, but goalkeeper Neville Gift was quite closer to the spot of the action. She takes another kick, floating in the air. Oh, poor control. But appears to be a loose one, but a fine Chester brings it down now. And sending a long one is Rebecca Ajimuda. On the far side, was chasing that one there. Daoka. Dolby. This is one of so many throws the Queens have won in this game. A loose ball, a drop one comes. I think, oh, she was trying to place it there. Again, Abidin Suliat looking for a goal to register her name on the scorer shot.
Told you earlier about 3 goals already for the Queens, but then jersey number 4 continued to look for goal number 4. Well, they seem not to be satisfied yet. They want a lot more, a little bit of liver twisted here, perhaps we'd like to say. But of course, it is the very last game for group stages, and we will be resuming the quarterfinals on Monday. But it has been an organization well put up by Arato Sport Development Foundation. There has been led by the president of the foundation, Barrister Paul Ede Esquire, who also is the president for Nigeria Rattles Football Club, and as well as Honey Badgers. And of course, going into roll calls here, I'd like to give kudos, of course, to the general coordinator of the local organizing committee, Dr. Victoria Lamigo Esquire. There is Miss John Grace, the technical director, Oluchi Tobex Tobechiku, who is the official media officer for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Well, we also have here Pastor Wendy Mbenefo, who is the head of protocol and logistics for the Flying Officers Cup. We also got Moses Bako, chairman awareness committee, and as well as Mr. Shefun Akeshola, who is the member technical, and it is Olainka Olawale. He is in charge of the media. There is Promise Unwaime, member LOC, who is also known as the King of God. And this is the roll call so far of the tournament for the season 3. It has been an orchestration of experienced minds coming together to be able to put up a stellar tournament. It is a state-of-the-art performances we have seen as well. Of course, capping a great organization with great performances. The players have even got much more to give. Monday is going to be a lot more of an eventful event here at the Old Prairie Ground. But we can always say to you, be our guest.
Back to the game. The area contest now. Gritty. Oh, that was gritty, I tell you. And of course, it's a free kick coming the way of DANNAZ. A free kick coming the way of DANNAZ. Akimbo Ajoke winning that for his side. And to take this one is Amokefe Elizabeth. Elizabeth, with all backpacking, fashion looking, raise your hand and rolls it up into the vital area now. Chance coming now, but what a shoving off. And of course, Amarachi and Muslim was down there with that body shove. The referee has allowed play to continue. And finally, sounding her whistle, she's riding in pain, looks so much in pain. I'm talking about Marachi and Muslim, who has been the only white shirt in the attack for DANNAZ, disturbing the defense line of EDO Queens. And referee inviting the medics to attend to her. She really looks injured. And of course, game is being halted. But at the moment, it's still 3-0 as minutes tickle away. And the final group games of the tournament. It's the Flying Officers Cup 2021 edition, the third in the series. And of course, it's taking an international dimension so far, and all hailing the standard of play and the organizational ability of the organizers at the moment. She's been attended to Marachi Anusilam, and the player's taking time to take some water at the moment while Marachi recovers.
Well, talking about the progress of the Flying Officers Cup, it is season 3, the very first season played there in Makodi, the foot basket of the nation. Talk about Benue State. It was 4 teams that participated. The second season were played here in Abuja. 8 teams came through for 2 groups, and at the end of the day, we had first, second, third, and fourth place teams all go home with cash prizes. This season, it rose from national affair to becoming international game. And here we got Ghana Police Ladies becoming the first international team to participate at the Flying Officers Cup here this season here. And we can also tell you for free that Juanita Aguadze becomes the first international player to ever score in the Flying Officers Cup history, and making such a landmark and a milestone for Ghana Police Ladies, a team that played 3 games without any defeat. They actually progressed as they played. Their first game was a goalless draw. The second game was a 1-1 draw, and then the third one a 2-2 draw. But then Ghana Police Ladies will take back home there to the city of Ghana Police Ladies obviously will take back the experience that have gotten here back to the city of Ghana, where they will be playing at the Ghana National Women League. They finished as runners-up last season, and of course are playing this season. They will be looking forward to using the experience here to going one step better, perhaps winning the league there at the West African side.
This is Adobe Oka lays through, and that's been caught out now, cheering away there, but quite good defending now. This is Felix Deborah. Felix Deborah chips it over her opponent. Oh, fine Chester. Oh, beautiful football here. Oh, and of course, fine reflexes there coming from.
Great control, great play from Raji Zainab.
Raji Zainab. Free kick will come to the DANNAZ girls, and poised to take this is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, it's a good one into the area. No white shirt, but the Queens now take it over. Fine through pass. She latches onto it well and surges on a cannon, but still with the ball. Beats a lady a second time. And Aberdeen now. Oh, Aberdeen was rather taking a shot there, or perhaps across. Elizabeth, very stocky. And Zirike has been marshalling. And of course, is a good pull out across, and still defending frantically. That was a good one from Momomi, pulling out from the left. And ball comes a loose one now. It's Blessing Sunday in the last lady in defense here, locating Essien. Essien beats one. Oh, she's been brought down and gaining a free kick there. Essien, who has been terrific with the ball. She latches on the ball like a galloping foxway. And of course, that's just a free kick will come to the Queens from Edo State, who lead 3 goals to nothing in this last and final group game of the tournament before we head on to the quarterfinals on Monday. And it comes now Captain Zirike. Zirike takes a long one now. And a flip of a header. A flip of a header. But danger still lurking. Aberdeen lays it on now. A chance, a goal. Oh! Goalkeeper gifts Novo. Corner quickly taking Omomi. A pull out again. And the header brings it down low. Oh, off mark. Pressure piling there. And of course, the DANNAZ ladies soaking the pressures and not yielding, not conceding, maintaining the status. 3 goals at the moment.
3 goals. We are now inside 45 minutes of this game and only perhaps additional time left of it. But here I'd like to tell you, of course, that with this being wrapped up, the very final game of group stages, it will obviously mean that quarterfinal event will see Royal Queens of Warri Delta State play against Osun Babes in the very first fixture. FC Robo Queens will take on Nigeria Tales. And then for the other games between Group C and Group D, we'll be seeing Conference Queens square up against Nassau Amazons. That one is going to be really a great encounter. Why? If EDO Queens finish top here, they obviously will play against the team that finished second, Sunshine Queens, in that particular quarterfinal fixture. It will be live here on Monday. You know that the very best of women football is live here, and it is sponsored and powered by Retro Sport Development Foundation.
2 additional minutes added. 2 more minutes to end proceedings, and EDO Queens still lead 3 goals. That's the story. As Omomi again lays it out now. No one in particular, but the DANNAZ ladies are defending and defending. And of course, that's the way it is. Sorting away there is Amarachi, alone in the world, looking for an assistant. Can she get it? Oh, she's been bulldozed. But game is still on, referee says. Amarachi has been doing a yo-man's job. She's been strong, she's been agile, she's been very athletic. And of course, playing that one out there from the right foot back position, playing into the air now. This is a train will come to the Queens, taking Elizabeth in the middle. What does she do? Changes direction of play, but poorly done. And DANNAZ control in the middle.
Well, 90 minutes already of regular time adjusted, and we are already seeing about the end of the first of 2 additional minutes inside of this game, and which I can let you know that action might be over on the pitch, but then action is going to be live on social media. Like to let you know that you can join us on Facebook, on YouTube, and as well as Instagram. We are Flying Officers Cup Official. That is the handle, Flying Officers Cup Official, on Facebook, Instagram, and as well as YouTube. Make sure you do a picture, do it for the gram, put it out there, and let us have your hashtag Season 3, hashtag Tululokwe Rotile, hashtag RSDF, hashtag Flying Officers Cup, and hashtag, maybe you hashtag me too. Of course, and we'll come back to the picture play. I'd like to also say salutations to Digital Mirroring Concept for giving us the very best of media coverage. They have been behind the broadcast. Kudos, salutations to you. And the commentary box has been alive with Ama Ignis. We are almost concluding the final whistle of this game, and FIFA Hannah Eliago has put up a great officiating here with our team. And so far, it has been a game of great football in action without complaints as we continue to grow women football in Nigeria. It is the next project of FIFA, and here Nigeria taking the lead as the giant of Africa has been put together by Rattle Sport Development Foundation. We just cannot say how much of impact this foundation is doing to women football in Nigeria, especially when it comes to giving life to young girls and taking them off the street. This cannot be overemphasized. The impact all of this is making to bettering our society. Long may it continue.
Sakpolo FA with that law band. That is the last of the whistle, sounding and signaling the end of it all. 3 goals in favor of the Queens from Edo. It was Chioma Olisa, Deborah Odiagbe, and Rebecca Jimoda, all putting their names on the scorers chart as it has ended here at the Old Paragon and bringing proceedings at the group stages to an end as we look forward to the quarterfinals on Sunday. My name is Ignis, and of course, I've been on commentary here with the man that I call GCFR. All right, it's been wonderful being here, and thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. I'm Ignis, of course. The best of business women football, you gotta be your guest. We will be telling you again that you can be on social media and continue the hashtag. Let the conversation be on, and you also will do it for the ground with your picture and all of the hashtags you've got on your mind. Well, the Flying Officers Cup is our handle. Flying Officers Cup official is our handle on Facebook, on Instagram, and as well as YouTube, where you can watch the videos, you can scream the highlights, you can watch the goals, you can do the replays, and of course, you can continue to enjoy the beautiful pleasure of all the games we have brought to you here at the group stages of the Flying Officers Cup Season 3. It has been a great pleasure for Sport and Entertainment with Emma Ignis. We'll have to do this again. My name is Sean Pablo, GCFR. Do join me tomorrow from 7 a.m. through to 12 noon. I'm going to be on #1 Sports Radio 88.9 Brela FM, where I'll be making sure you enjoy the very best of Sunday Sports Show. Well, from here on, I say, God bless, no less, till Monday.